Do you ever feel like you've got all these things to do in your personal life, all these things to do in your professional life, and you could do all of them if only somebody would give you the flexibility to do them when you needed to do them? For many women, the quest for flexibility at work seems like an elusive dream, and the traditional workplaces with all their rigidity do not help. But what if I said to you, it's you who holds the key to your career control? Mastering the art of negotiation is your ticket to creating your career on your terms. Do you want to achieve that elusive balance and free up your precious time? In this blog, I'm going to show you how 45 minutes of preparation can be all you need to give you the tools to ask for what you need. I'm Churchill, and I'm on a mission to help women grow from self-doubt to self-confidence so they can take their career to the next level. I'm often my own worst critic, but over the years, I've trained and I've taken personal development. I've learned tips, tricks, and strategies to help me get the right mindset and confidence for me to keep my own career on track. It's these strategies that I share with you. If you have a question or want to leave a comment below, please do so. Thumbs up is always appreciated. And of course, subscribe to the channel for more like this. So in a world where demands on our time seem to multiply by the minute, the thought of going into work and asking for some flexibility might seem really daunting, impossible even. Women in particular face that additional blocker, imposter syndrome, which makes us believe that we shouldn't go in and ask for what we want because actually we don't deserve to get it anyway. This self-doubt can make us feel like we're not really valued in the workplace anyway, so there's no point in asking because why would we get what we want? It's the very thing that makes us downplay our worth, makes us settle for less than we should in our careers. But what if we flip the script? What if we saw negotiation not as a battleground, but as a tool for our own self-empowerment? By reframing our mindset and arming ourselves with the right strategies, we can actually find our rightful place at the negotiation table and kick imposter syndrome to the dust. Understanding the root causes of imposter syndrome is the first step to overcoming it. That's why I created the Imposter Syndrome quiz to help you understand where imposter syndrome might be kicking in for you, because it shows up in so many different ways for so many different people. The quiz then gives you personalized tips to help you start to overcome it from today. The link to the quiz is right below this video, so go ahead and take the quiz when you're ready. So here is how to use that 45 minutes for you to get negotiation ready. So the first 15 minutes you need to use to familiarize yourself with legislation and policy. It might sound boring, but you need to know what you're entitled to. In the UK, for example, a recent law means that an employer must consider any application for flexible working that is put to them. It doesn't mean they have to give it to you, but they have to consider it and give you good reason if they refuse it. It's those things that we need to understand before you sit down at the table so you can stand in your power and know what you're asking for. The next 15 minutes, I'm sorry to say it, but is to be used for role playing. You need to find somebody that you trust, a mentor or a friend that you can use real life scenarios to sound off, see what you sound like, see what your responses would be to things so that you can start to perfect them. And the last 15 minutes, you're going to use to create your personalized strategy. You need to understand what outcomes you're looking for, what obstacles there might be, what your priorities are, what you're prepared to give into, and where you need to take a stand. By investing this 45 minutes, you've got the groundwork to your negotiations so you can book that appointment and start to have the conversation. In conclusion, mastering negotiation and kicking imposter syndrome to the touch are absolutely vital for us career women who've got so many responsibilities in other places. They will help us to get the flexibility that we need to deal with all of the things going on in our lives. By putting in the groundwork, you're honing your skills to go in and ask for what you need. Empowerment lies in confidently advocating for the flexibility that you need. Understanding the root cause of imposter syndrome is the first step to overcoming it. That's why I created the Imposter Syndrome quiz, to help you understand how imposter syndrome is showing up for you. It shows up in many different ways for many different people, but by understanding where it's tripping you up, you can start to overcome it. The quiz gives you personalized tips to help you get going in overcoming that battle today. There's a link to the quiz right below this video, so go ahead and take that now. As ever, I appreciate your feedback. It helps me to deliver the content you're looking for, and it helps other people to find my stuff as well, so it's always appreciated. Do drop me a little thumbs up. Any comments, questions, or results of your quiz, I'd be delighted to hear from you. Of course, subscribe to the channel for more like this. In the meantime, you have a fantastic week, and remember, you're amazing.